Hey everybody, Paul at Dream Guitars, and here's a 2012 Martin OM-18 Authentic. This is the 1933 version. The Authentic, of course, the series where Martin has gone back to bracing and voicing guitars like their old guitars that everybody loves so much. So this one, of course, modeled after a 1933. It's got a beautiful Adirondack spruce top with a shaded top, of course, and I really like the shading on this one. How it's sort of subdued. It's not a big black to yellow sort of thing. It's a little bit more subtle and really beautiful. Always a sucker for a good sunburst. And again, Adirondack spruce, you know, our strongest spruce. You can really pound on this guitar. This one weighs in at just 3 pounds and 9 ounces. So this is one of those guitars that you pick it up and you go, whoa, where's the guitar? You know, I've had lunch bigger than this, you know, but truly, it's very light, and that makes it super responsive. I knew before I played it what it was going to sound like, because that's a really cool and key ingredient, the weight, especially on a mahogany guitar. Mahogany guitars should be nice and light. If you're going for a traditional sound, of course. There's all kinds of ways to get tone. Anyway, very simple ebony fingerboard. It's 18, so you got simple purfling. The fingerboard is not bound. It's a very standard 18 design, of course. Mahogany neck with Waverly tuners. And then good old mahogany. The nice thing about mahogany is we have lots of great, great mahogany around. It's not scarce, it's plentiful, and it sounds great, and it's very consistent. A lot of people ask me, what is the sound of mahogany? And clearly, I think for a lot of us, if you've ever played mahogany, you kind of know about this push in the bass, this, this sort of power and this pop that comes out in the bass response. The other thing that I always hear in mahogany is clarity. There's this real clarity between the notes, partly because there's not all this lush overtones like Brazilian rosewood, which is beautiful, and I certainly, as you well know, I love that. But for mahogany, it's when you want that other thing, which is clarity and separation and even decay. Decay is not a bad thing. Not every guitar should sustain forever. A mahogany guitar does not sustain forever, and that's a good thing, because if you're playing blues or rags or things where you need the notes to get out of the way for the next note, you need decay. So this guitar is just a really good example of what a mahogany Adirondack guitar should do. It's particularly good and strong, and I think because it's so light, and by strong I mean just the volume and energy. And it's from 2012, so it's had enough time for the Adirondack to really wake up. And to me, a 10-year-old Adirondack top, you ought to be able to double the price. So this is a good value as far as I'm concerned, just for that alone. So let's have some fun with this broken-in Adirondack top on a 2012 Martin OM-18 Authentic 1933. Cheers.